Joining me now is Deanna Bitetti. She is from the UN Office for the High Commission of Refugees. Thank you for joining us here on TRT World. Where are these refugees headed? Which countries?
Sure, and thank you so much for having me. First, I need to say UNHCR is extremely concerned about the conflict and that this is causing a huge number of people to flee across borders. So by our latest estimates, almost 100,000 people have now been forced to flee into neighboring countries. What we've seen is that most people are going to Chad, some are returning or going back to South Sudan, and many are also fleeing to Egypt. And these are the areas that we're most concerned about.
Now, what will these countries need to sustain the new population of refugees that is coming into their borders?
Sure. And what I really want to stress here, too, is that when we talk about neighboring countries and these countries that are welcoming and opening up their borders, and we're very glad that they are, to people fleeing, these are already countries that have hosted very large numbers of refugees. So we are concerned that this new influx of people are also causing, there are going to be some constraints. Countries need additional support, both monetary and also additional assistance. UNHCR is working in these various countries and in Sudan to get people the assistance that they need.
Now, one of the areas that is of concern is Darfur. I understand the situation is really dire there, and also it's hard to operate. Tell us more about that.
Sure. We've seen issues, outbreaks of violence, people fleeing. We've seen looting of different kind of UN stockpiles and different warehouses. So we're very concerned about the violence. We've had to stop many of our protection and assistance programs within that area. We continue to stay in touch with refugee communities and internally displaced communities there. But we need the violence to stop. We need to be able to continue our work. We need to be able to reach people in need with life-saving assistance. And we really just need peace in that area.
Now, I understand one of the things complicating your job over in Sudan is basically that there has been looting there. Tell us more about that.
In a place like Darfur, which again has been beset by violence, the looting, the violence itself is really inhibiting our work, and I would say the work of wider UN colleagues to get that humanitarian assistance to the people that need it most.
Well, thank you very much, Deanna Bitetti from UNHCR. Thank you for joining us here on TRT World as we continue our coverage of the conflict in Sudan.